she's just getting her water.
Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living, Santa Cruz. How's everybody doing this morning? Yay! Good, that's a good sound. My name is Gitanjali Lori Rivera. My pronouns are she and her, and my people come from Puerto Rico and from the British Isles. And we are here, all of us here, the CSL Band and our dear friend Beth Freeman, to bring this celebration to a beginning. So please know that the Spirit is in this place, and if you want to get up and move around, sing and dance with us, you are more than welcome. You don't need my permission to do it, but just in case you did, there we go. Here we are. And if you want to clap along, you can do that. We forget to say hello to all our beloved friends on YouTube and Facebook. If you're on YouTube and Facebook, please place in the chat, where are you coming from? What are you celebrating today? Yes, Lord.
I don't know. I mean, probably a week, but this week.
Oh, good morning. Can I ask you to, well, that extra hour of sleep seemed to do you all some good, huh? Please take your seats if I could ask you so we can get on with our celebration here. Wow, wow, wow.
Spirits in this place.
I guess, Lori, what did you do? We awoken the spirit here. Let me remind you, we have an amazing social hour after service. Yay. Okay. All right. Bet those of you on YouTube and Facebook wish you were here to get some of this. Okay. I'm going. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And welcome everyone to our Sunday morning celebration here at Center for Spiritual Living Santa Cruz. If you haven't already, If you haven't already, please make sure your phones are on silent. And a special welcome to those of you on Facebook and YouTube. We're so glad you chose to join us this morning. So whether you're here in person or viewing online, welcome to the center. My name is Leah Simone Reed. My pronouns are she and her. And my ancestors come from Italy and Ireland. We have a very special morning planned for you. We have our visiting practitioner and longtime member of this community, Don Seaman. He's going to be leading us in our spiritual practice. Welcome back, Don. And Reverend Grace Lovejoy is holding us in our little incubator space of prayer and love throughout this service. Our musical muse, as you can see, is on fire this morning, the CSL House Band, with our Minister of Music, Gitanjali Lori Brown, and our special guest, Lori Brown. Where did Brown come from? Do I know Lori Brown? Lori Rivera. Sorry, I don't even know where that, okay. Special guest, Luke Shepard is on the keys, thank you. Scott Norgren is on sax, Brian Quinn on bass, Valerie Byrne on vocals, and Beth Freewoman is our featured musician today, and brought along John Burton on percussion. It's a full musical house today. And our message will be delivered through our beloved Reverend Elijah Christopher. Please do stay after service, continue all that love and social hour and our potluck. And thanks to everyone today with last name initials A through F who brought food today. And next week, last names with G through L, it's your turn and you're invited to bring something to share. Woo, we have a full calendar this week at CSL. We have yoga with Lori Rivera on Tuesdays at morning at 10:30. We have Sacred Tara Dance with Adora Deva, Tuesday afternoon at 4:30. Spiritual Living Circle is this week with Sky Leona, Wednesday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Qigong on Thursday with John Fry at 1 o'clock, and our open mic, our once a month open mic Saturday evening at 6:30 with Molly Salins. Yeah. Oh, and Body Wise Friday. I think that's something every day. That's pretty exciting. At least one thing. And we have our holiday party is coming up on Saturday, December 16th, and we are calling all party planners. Want to be part of the fun? We have a blast planning. Get right in the beginning and put this event together. We're going to meet today after our little social hour at 12:30 in the social hall. So please just stop in and see, offer your gifts and talents for our party. We have fun. Okay. And today, from 4 to 5, Rev Elijah and Rabbi Eli will be hosting a special dialogue called Symbols of Our Traditions. And this is a chance that the Elis will be discussing the meaning of our teaching symbols and holding a dialogue about shared values and beliefs. There'll be a vegetarian potluck after and a community mixer. So this is a great time to learn about CY, they learn about CSL, and then we get to meet each other. So that's today at 4 o'clock. I hope you're able to come back for that. Next Sunday, November 12th, CSL is hosting the Tent of Abraham, which is interfaith dialogues and prayers for peace from 1 to 3. This event is in partnership with Temple Bethel, Kadesh Umenu, Santa Cruz and Watsonville Islamic Centers, and many other faith communities. So that is next Sunday, the 12th, from 1 to 3. Monday, November 13th, we are hosting in partnership with United Against Hate. That's a week-long different events in different places throughout Santa Cruz. November 13th, Monday at 7 o'clock, we're going to be hosting the film screening of a movie called Born to Be, which explores the journey of transgender folks go through seeking gender-affirming care and issues related to surgery and access to care. And a panel discussion will follow the film. So hope to see you on that Monday, and also you can check out United Against Hate. There are many events throughout the week next week. Check out our website if you didn't catch all that, and sign up for e-news to get all the details of all the upcoming events. Practitioners and ministers are available for prayer after service. Don't leave here with a heavy heart. It's their joy to pray with you. You can also place prayer requests in the prayer box in the foyer, or send prayer requests to prayer@cslsantacruz.com. So I'm going to invite up Dawn to share with us our spiritual practice.
I'll just correct that that's .org, because I just want to make sure if you want to do a prayer that we get into the right place. Oh, it's good to be home. I invite you to join me in the reading of our mission, purpose, and vision. I believe most of you have that in front of you. Let's say this together mindfully. Our mission is to provide spiritual tools for personal and global transformation. Our purpose is to awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. Our vision is a world that works for everyone and all life on earth. We are a community dedicated to possibility. And the reading of our inclusion statement. We stand with all centers of spiritual living around the world, grounded in the knowing that the teachings of Ernest Holmes speak directly to liberty, equality, equity, inclusion, human rights, compassion, safety, self-determination, and spiritual living.
Yes.
For that reason, we are unambiguously in support of lives of Black, Indigenous, and people of color.
Yes.
Unambiguously in support of gender equity and equality. Unambiguously in support of LGBTQI+. I hope I got them all. lives, and unambiguously in support of women being sole decision makers about their lives, well-being, dignity, and choices. And our land acknowledgement. Please take a moment to feel the ground beneath your feet and take a deep breath in. And so we begin our morning by acknowledging that the land on which we gather is the unceded territory of the Awas-Was speaking Upi tribe, the Ama-Wutsun tribal band. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor the ancestral and current struggle of the original people of this land. Thank you. And I take a personal moment to remember the ancestors of CSL, the people who built this building, nurtured it, and made possible what is happening today. Thank you all. I invite you now to gently close your eyes, taking in a deep breath, breathing in spirit, breathing in the energy of this moment, this time, this place, this experience that we know as the center for spiritual living. We are all of one mind, one power, and one presence. That power is God, that power is good, and that power flows through each and every one of us. It is the expression of who we are and our gift out into the world. In this time, in this moment, we become open vessels, open channels for the word, the message, the music. It inspires us, it uplifts us, and it empowers us to go out into the world and be those individual expressions of the Christ consciousness that we are. I rest in this knowing, and I give great, deep gratitude for it. And I surrender this word unto the law now to become action, as I know that it already has. The universe always answers yes. I surrender my word now. I let it be. And so it is.
Together. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti Om. 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 Om. my mind, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside my mind, God and only God I live to see. Peace inside my mind, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside my mind, God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. Peace inside of my heart, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside my heart, God and only God I live to see. Peace inside my heart, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside my heart, God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. Scott. Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om 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 Shanti, Om. Peace into the earth. Peace inside of the earth, God and only God is moving we. Peace inside the earth, God and only God we live to see. Peace inside the earth, God and only God is moving we. Peace inside the earth, God and only God we live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti,
Where there is peace in my mind, there will be peace on the earth.
The medium is a message that's really beautiful and powerful. Hi, everyone. I want to just introduce this song I'm singing, which is so significant in the spirit of the theme, mundane and sacred. Sunshine on my shoulders. What is more mundane in a way than the sun, but what is more sacred? This song I'm singing to my father. A week from today, he will have made his transition 1 year ago, a week from today. So I am singing to him. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a day that I could give to you, I give to you a day just like today. And if I had a song that I could sing for you, I'd sing to you, sure to make you feel this way. Like sunshine, sunshine on my shoulder makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. And sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a tale that I could tell you, I'd tell a tale sure to make you smile and hopefully laugh. Yes, and if I had a wish that I could wish for you, I'd wish for you sunshine all the while. Sunshine on my shoulder makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Oh, and sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. Why don't you go, Scott? more time. Let's sing it to those we love on the other side. Sunshine on my shoulder makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Hey, and sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost all the time makes me high. Sunshine almost all the time makes me high, like a love looking down on me. I love you, Dad.
Woo. Thanks, Beth. Can we just give a little more love to all the musicians today? Well, good morning, beloved community.
Good morning, beloved Elijah.
Let's begin by taking a few more breaths together. So exhale first, and take a deep breath in, and let it go. Another deep breath. Let go. One more deep breath in. So this year, throughout the Centers for Spiritual Living, our theme we've been exploring has been living out loud. And each month we've been churning on different ways we're exploring that, how to bring it in, how to live it out. And last month, the whole conversation we explored was playing with paradox. And just to sum that up really quickly, the paradox in which we were speaking about, the thing that we're all being asked to hold, is these two truths. One, God is all there is. There is one supreme reality, there is one absolute perfection, there is light, there is truth that makes up everything. And then, there's the world as we experience it. That seems to appear to be not quite so perfect. This seems to be not quite so sacred, not quite all God and all good all the time. And we're being invited to hold the deepest truth we can access in the midst of everything else we're experiencing. And so we're going to keep kind of evolving that conversation this month, and we're going to be talking about the sacred, the mundane, and the profane. As this was originally written in the themes, it was written the sacred, the mundane, the profane. Oh my. The sacred being those places where we remember that truth, where we feel the oneness, where we feel the love, where we recognize that there's something deeper at work here or in this place, right? We opened up with this song this morning, Spirit is in this place, right? And we come here because we feel that. We acknowledge that we're here in the sense of the sacred, right? And the mundane is the world we walk in the rest of the time. Right? When we don't remember that it's sacred, when we think we're just doing the dishes or mowing the lawn or going to the grocery store, we think of that as the mundane, just a regular daily life, a regular waking consciousness. And then the profane is that which we as humans decide to identify as being the opposite of the sacred, the thing that takes us away from center, those places, those moments where we feel like we're being pulled away from those deeper truths. And the thing is, there's one truth that we cycle around first, right? Which is this teaching, this idea that we teach here, that God is all that there is. That the entirety of the universe, that the consciousness that's looking out through my eyes, through your eyes, that's living and breathing in every person and everyone, everything, everywhen, everywhere, is the one life, is God itself. is pure consciousness. Well, if that's the case, then if that one thing is all that there is, then everything is sacred. And then there's our human experience where we like to label things. And we say, well, that's sacred or that's not, right? In a lot of our classes and when we meet with our practitioners, we say, God is all that there is. And then you go, but what about? And it's like, well, it either is or it isn't, right? So I think the thing that the depth of spiritual practices have to offer us is that when we are willing to look for it, the sacred reveals itself wherever we look. Right? When we sit in meditation or prayer, we may find it at the center of ourself, within our mind, within the depths of our heart. Mindfulness, as many of us are aware of, Buddhist practices, mindfulness practices, right? They tell us to just look into the mundane, look into your daily life, look into washing the dishes, look to your breath, look to the way that you walk upon the earth, and look to that as a sacred activity. Right? And I've been having this thought this week, what if each one of us were to claim a spiritual practice this week and choose something in your life that you think of as mundane? Going to the grocery store, washing your dishes, taking a shower, cooking food, whatever it is. And what if you identified that one thing this week as the most sacred activity you engage in? Oh. Would it look different? Would you approach it differently? How would you interact with life, with that whatever it is in front of you, if you were interacting with it as if it were the most sacred thing you could possibly do? I'm going to read you a poem. If you've been in my synthesis classes, you've heard this before. I've probably read it to you from here. But there's a poem called Chop Wood, Carry Water by a poet named Maya Luna. And I think she describes exactly what it is I'm trying to communicate to you. So listen to this poem and think about bringing the sacred into your daily life, into those little mundane moments. So take a deep breath. And she says this: when you sweep the floors, gather your daily regrets in the dustpan. Release them into the afternoon sun and let the seeds of sorrow plant new dreams. When you wash the dishes, scrub away the debris of mind. Let every bubble reveal the emptiness of your original face. When you cook food, let your heart pour into every simmer and stir. Let every spice and kernel and grain contain your holy devotion to this brief human life. When you eat, chew your own love. Swallow the arms of the mother. Let them wrap around your belly with infinite compassion. Let every bite be an act of worship. When you bathe, let your hands become healers. Strip the body of its tensions and confusions. Pour the water of suppleness back into your bones. Baptize yourself into holy presence. Let your skin drink the nectar of open delight. Let fingernails scratch open your tired old wounds until your wholeness is revealed beneath the static. When you walk, let each toe pressing into the earth be a thank you note to the gift of ground. When you breathe, let each inhale be a love letter to God and every exhale a blessing to the trees. You are a living prayer and magic in motion. The church of the ordinary is the secret of secrets. For it is in the tiny places that kindness lives, and this kindness is the doorway to God. The church of the ordinary is the secret of secrets. I heard Matthew Fox say at the Parliament of the World's Religions that the antidote to hate in the world is recognition of the sacred. That if we could choose to walk in the world and look for the presence of God, look for the sacred essence of life, look for the sacred everywhere we go, that in itself could potentially change the way that each one of us interacts with everyone and everything. If we recognize that the body of the earth was sacred, how would we go about finding our resources and how would we use them? If we believed that the plants and the animals that we eat were sacred, how would we grow them, harvest them, and interact with them? If we believed that the power and the presence of the universe, God itself, the sacred, was living and breathing behind the eyes of every person we interacted with, how would that change how we interact? Right? We live in a world that I think for many has systematically removed us from a sense of the sacred. And really that thing, that truth, that light, that life force is present everywhere. And it's just waiting for us to look to it. Because that we all know that that which we look for, we will find. Right? That which we give our attention to, we'll be able to see more of. That which we name, we can start to recognize. And if we just walk through the world as if everything is mundane, as if nothing has meaning, as if there's nothing sacred anywhere, well, look at the results of that. That's what we're seeing in the world. We're living in a world that has lost its connection to the sacred. And the only way we're going to heal anything that's happening in our politics, in our environment, in the wars that are happening, the things that are happening in our communities, in our families, in our bodies, all of the things that are happening to us and around us are because we've lost touch with the sacred itself. So think to yourself for a moment, what's something in your life that you maybe didn't think of as being a sacred activity? And then what would it look like this week to engage in that thing as if it was a truly sacred act? How would it change how you interact with the people, the things, and the places that you go? I remember in a book from Thich Nhat Hanh, and he was talking about meditation, mindfulness, about bringing our awareness to the sacred. And I think he was in a class, and he had some students, maybe a young child, and someone raised their hand and said, "They," that was his nickname, "They," he goes, is God in, like, even in our poop? And Thich Nhat Hanh's response was, "It must be, because if it wasn't, we'd all be in a world of hurt." And I love that example because it's cute and it's silly, but really it just reminds us that no, quite literally, everywhere we look, the activity of God is unfolding. Yeah. If we're willing to look for it, we will see it. If we truly walked in the world, if everyone truly walked in the world with a connection to that sacred truth about who we are, if we were willing to look for it in the other, there's no room for racism. There's no room for war. There's no room for oppression. If I recognize that that which is looking through me is the same thing that's looking through you, is the same life that is below my feet as I walk, the one life everywhere, the world could be so radically different if we all chose to walk in the world looking for God. Just looking for God. You know, I remember so many quotes from Mother Teresa talking, when she's asked, how is it that she's able to work with the poor and the sick and continue to do it her whole life and give and give and give and give? And her response was always, because every single person I see is my beloved. Every single person who I touch is my God, is my Christ, is the one. How would you be different if you walked through the world today with that perception looking through your eyes? how would we be different with each other? So that's the question. What would it look like for each one of us to walk through our days as if everything we do and everyone we meet are emanations of the sacred? And for each one of us, everyone and everything becomes an access point to that sacred truth when we're willing to look for it. So let's go look for it. Okay? Take a deep breath in and let go. Take another deep breath and let it go. And one more deep breath in. And if it's comfortable, close your eyes. And so once again, I just want to bring our awareness, each one of us, to the breath. As you breathe in again, let each one of us remember that there's something greater than we are that is breathing our bodies. That it is the sacred, the power and the presence of the one, the infinite life that is breathing us, that is beating our hearts. It is that one life that is speaking through me right now. It is that one life that is hearing these words through each one of us in this room. Let's recognize right here and right now that the sacred is everywhere we are willing to look for it. And by looking for it, by saying yes to it, by naming it, we bring it forward, we activate it, we light those candles of truth in our awareness and bring that light into the world. So as we breathe again, let each one of us just place our hands on our hearts for a moment and just feel and know that it is that sacred presence that is living and breathing at the very center of who we are. And as we remember that that is the truth of who we are, let's then remember that everyone and everything in this world is connected to that same truth. And that in the midst of the chaos, in the midst of the pain, in the midst of all that is swirling around us in the world, the one thing each one of us can do is bring the awareness of the sacred to right where we are. And so I just give thanks for this community, for this space and this place that we can come together to be reminded of that, to feel a sense of that sacred in ourselves and in this community, in the music, in the words, in the felt sense of being here in this place, so that we know what we mean when we say the sacred. But then let us begin to walk that into the world. Let it begin to look through our eyes. Let it begin to listen through our ears. Let each one of us begin to become the place where everywhere we walk becomes holy ground because we name it so. And that every interaction we have becomes a revealing of that sacred space in the interaction. That each one of us is spirit, revealing itself to itself by interacting with each other. We remember the truth of who we are. And so for all of this and the more, I just stand in gratitude in this moment. And I just surrender to what is. Remembering that what I can do is I can look for God. And I can bring that awareness with me everywhere I go. And so I let it be. And so it is. Thank you, my friends. I'm going to invite Beth back up. Thank you.
Thank you, Rev Eli. And last week was a powerful ancestor ritual, and I just continuing in the season of the Day of the Dead and all that to honor my parents. And my mom also passed away 3 weeks to the day after my dad, and so now I'm going to sing a duet with her. But I invite the band up also to play along. So, and this is a Peggy Lee song. Then the video that I'm singing with my mom is from a in process documentary by David Derrickson. So I just want to acknowledge that. So it's thing.
You know what? You know the song. It's a good day for singing a song.
This is
That's the first line.
Well,
You
from
know
May
it.
last year.
I know. But if I drop dead right here,
I keep going.
You have to keep going.
I keep going.
Okay, all right.
Not as funny right now, but it was funny in the moment.
Okay.
Can you hear? All right, here we go. Hey, Mom.
Yes, it's a good day for singing a song.
And it's a good day for moving along.
Yes, it's a good day. How could anything go wrong?
A good day from morning till night. Yes, it's a good day for shining your shoes.
And it's a good day for feeling the blues.
Everything to gain and nothing to lose.
It's a
Good day from morning till night. I said to the sun, good morning, sun. Rise and shine today.
You know you gotta get going if you're gonna make a show.
Right.
And
She used
you
to be
know
a
you
soprano,
got
but
to
you never
right
ranged.
away.
And it's a good day for paying your bills.
And it's a good day for curing your ills.
So take a deep breath and throw away your pills. It's a good day from morning till night.
Take it, Stu.
And Scott. I said to the sun, good morning, sun. Rise and shine today.
You know you gotta get going if you're gonna make a showing. And you got to right away.
'Cause it's a good day for singing a song.
And it's a good day for moving along.
Yes, it's a good day. How could anything go wrong? A good day from morning till night. Oh, a good day from morning till night. A good day from morning till night. Woo-hoo! Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Beth. Thanks for bringing your parents with you today. And just a reminder, as a tailing off of that from our ancestor service last week, if you left any photos here last week, we put them on the altar in the back of the room. Do take your ancestors home with you. Don't leave them here. So before we go into our time of offering this morning, this is the first Sunday of the month, and we like to take a little extra time to do a little healing prayer to bring our collective consciousness, our energy, our voices together for the purpose of healing. We do this once a month on the first Sunday of the month. And so before I invite a few people from the room up to ask for prayer today, I actually would like to lift up one of our own who's not in the room with us. Reverend Tamara is on vacation in Kauai. I know, how wonderful. And then she fell and broke her ankle. And I got a text just about 2 hours ago, right before service started, that she was going to be going into surgery in 2 hours. So right now-ish, Reverend Tamara's going into surgery to have her ankle repaired, some pins and little bits of metal and things. And I know that she's nervous about this, so we're going to lift her up as she's going in right now. So I want to invite you, if you will, to stand up with me. Some of you know how we do this. If you don't, this is the way we do it. We are all going to be invited to put our voices into the room. You can speak a prayer out loud. You can make a tone. You could speak an affirmation. Shira's going to play the bowls. She's going to be using her voice. I'm going to be using mine. We're going to lift up Reverend Tamara this morning for the healing of her body, lifting up all the surgeons and everyone around her, bringing her back to wholeness and back to us. So take a deep breath in and let it go. Take another deep breath in and let it go. Tamara, wherever you are, take another deep breath with us, and here we go. So right here and right now, I speak my word, remembering, knowing first and foremost that there is one power and one presence that is living and breathing throughout the entirety of the universe. It is this one that holds the divine patterns of perfection that lives in each one of our bodies, that reminds us how to heal, that reminds us how to return to our perfect state of wholeness and homeostasis. And so in this moment, I recognize and I remember that right where Reverend Tamara is, the Spirit of the living God is moving through her. As her very breath, as her very body, as every cell and bone in her body, she is the spiritual magnificence, the absolute perfection of life revealing itself right here and right now. And so I speak a word for the surgeons, for the nurses, for the anesthesiologists, for everyone who is supporting her in this moment. I speak a word for her beloved son Doug, who is with her, knowing that there is great peace available to him in this moment as he watches his mother move through this experience. For each one of them, for all those involved in Tamara's healing today, I just lift them up, remembering that each one is the power and the presence of God. And so through each one, may the healing happen. May the healing happen in this moment. May a greater healing than is even known start to take place through what is happening right now. And so I lift up the beloved that we know as our own Reverend Tamara. We hold her in her healing. We hold her in her wholeness. We hold her in this healing process. And so I just speak a word of gratitude right here and right now that the body knows how to heal itself. And so when brought back into balance, we know that Tamara is coming back to us greater, more whole than she has ever been, holy and complete. In her health and wellness, we invite her back to us. And so Tamara, we lift you up, we hold you in this moment, and we surrender, remembering that there is a power for good in this universe that is so much greater than we are, and it is flowing through even this moment for the purpose of revealing something more for Tamara and for all of us. I am in gratitude that the healing has already happened, and now only to walk the steps from here to there. And so I let it be, letting it reveal itself here and now. And so it is. Thank you. And so we're just going to keep this going. There's an opportunity, if there's anyone here who would like to ask for any kind of healing for yourself in your physical body or in your life, we are going to pray over you. And there's an opportunity for a couple people to come up and ask for prayer. So who would like to receive this today? Come on up. And tell everybody your name and in one sentence what you're asking for today.
Melissa, for healing for an amputated finger, partial amputation, to heal.
Melissa, right? Okay, I'm going to have you stand right here. And can I ask Cheryl and Sky to come over on either side of her as well? And I want to invite anyone else here who's seeking healing in the physical body to stand. And then the rest of us are going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for Melissa. The rest of us are going to be praying a whole healing prayer for just a revealing of physical health and wellness in the body. Not only for Melissa, but for each one who is standing right here and right now. Here we go. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Deep breath. Let go. One more. Breath in, and then we'll speak. Breathe in. So here we go. Right here and right now, I claim, know, and declare once again that there is a template of wholeness, that there is a pattern of wellness, that there is a divine perfection that lives and breathes in the mind of God, that is the absolute wholeness that is available to each one of us. And so here in this moment, I recognize that the one who stands before me, the beloved that I know as Melissa, is the power and the presence of God here, standing here, right now. In her absolute wholeness, in her absolute perfection, knowing that the body itself holds these templates and patterns of perfection, and that they know how to reveal, to heal, to reveal that wholeness in every cell of the body. And so for each person standing here in this room right now, I speak a word of healing. I speak a word of revealing of that pattern of wholeness and divine perfection in the physical body, revealing itself in every cell, revealing itself in the systems of the body, revealing itself all the way down to the bones. Wholeness and perfection, absolute homeostasis, health and wellness in the body is revealing itself right here and right now for each one of us. And so let us take a deeper breath in this moment, opening ourselves to receiving those patterns of perfection, opening ourselves to moving back to that absolute divine wholeness and wellness, that state of absolute perfection. And so I call it in this moment, and then I begin to speak a word of gratitude right here and right now for the healing that is already taking place, for the wholeness that is revealing itself, for the breath that is renewing each one of us back to our state of absolute perfection. And so the only thing left for us to do is to surrender to the process, to realize and to remember that God has got this, to open, to breathe, and to surrender to the something more as it has its way with us, as it brings each one of us back to our health and wellness. We return to the truth, and we let it be, and so it is. Thank you, Melissa. We'll take another. Come on up. And tell us your name and briefly how we can pray for you today.
My name is Krista. Thank you to be here, and you. It's a dispute with a renter, and it's a lack of communication, lack of willingness to communicate, and it's really a beautiful property, and I want everyone to be happy and communicate and compromise. It kind of reminds me of the miscommunication going on in other parts of the world, so it's really hard, and just that people can have an open heart to communicate and solve and compromise.
Absolutely. Yeah. Krista? Yeah. So we're going to pray for Krista, but this is also a bigger prayer for clear communication, for open hearts, for listening, for easy, clean communication between anyone who needs it. And so I'm going to invite again in this room, if there's anyone here who needs to receive this prayer as well for clear communication, I invite you to stand up and receive this. And here we go. Take a deep breath in and let go. Deep breath in, letting go. One more deep breath. And we let it go. And let us pray. And so right here and right now, I bring my awareness to this one truth, that the Word itself, the vibration of the Word of God, is the very nature of the universe, that each one of us lives in the one song. And so let us just be in this moment of awareness that the one mind that lives and breathes in each one of us holds deep clarity, deep knowingness, deep willingness to see and to hear that which needs to be seen and heard. And so for Krista today, I just speak a word over her circumstances, for this living arrangement, for all the communications that need to happen, that what is happening right here and right now is an opening towards clean and clear communication, that every word that needs to be spoken is able to be spoken with kindness and respect, that everything that is needed to be heard is able to be heard on an open heart, so that clean and clear communication can happen, so that everyone and everything involved in this situation can be led to their greatest good, towards the highest possibility, towards the greatest outcome for this situation. And so I expand this prayer not only for Krista, but for everyone in this world who is seeking clear and clean communication from one to the other. I lift up our brothers and sisters in Israel and in Palestine and all over the world, remembering that what we need to do is learn to listen to each other. We need to learn to open our hearts. Let us learn to speak our truth. Let us learn to listen. And so for each one of us, I just speak this word right here and right now, that we are open channels for divine truth, that the words we speak are the words of God, that we are here to reveal the sacred in every situation, that each one of us is a place where Spirit is revealing itself to itself. Let us remember that there is only one involved in every interaction, and that one is God. So may the power and the presence of God reveal itself in Krista's circumstances and in each one of the circumstances that are being named here, that we lift up clear communication for all of humanity, that we may begin to learn to listen to each other, so that we can start to celebrate the lives that we are here to live together. We can start to celebrate all that we are building together. We can start to celebrate the love that is here when we learn to listen to each other. And so let us surrender here in this moment, remembering that there is a power for good so much greater than we are, that it is at work in even the places we can't see it. But we are going to claim that it is at work right here and right now, that there is an opening taking place, and that we can let this be. We can let it go, knowing that there is something at work here, and we are going to trust it and let the word speak itself, reveal itself into this situation and everywhere that it is needed, the divine word of truth speaking through each one of us. And so deep breath in, and so it is. I'm going to ask us to speak one more collective prayer this morning. And that is for all the people who are experiencing war around the planet. For the people in Ukraine and in Russia, for the people in Israel and in Palestine, for the people all around the world who are seeking peace. I just want to ask this room to lift up our voices in the name of peace. So take a deep breath in and let it go. Deep breath. Let go. Deep breath in, and let us speak a prayer of peace. And so what I know in this moment is that there is one power, one presence, one life force that is living and breathing in, through, and as everyone, everything, everywhen, and everywhere. What I know is that this presence is God, that this presence is peace, that this presence is wholeness, that this presence is absolute divine perfection. And so I speak a word in this moment, right here and right now, for our beloved humanity, for planet Earth, for the people of Israel and Palestine, of Russia and Ukraine, for the people all over the world, that we begin to move in the direction of living a life, living in a world of peace. That each one of us begins to find that sense of the sacred within the core of who we are, so that we can begin to look for that everywhere in the world. May the awakening of the spiritual magnificence of humanity, the recognition that it is God that is looking through our eyes, let that thing awaken in us. Let that thing awaken in us the compassion. Let it awaken the truth. Let us awaken the realization that there is only one of us here, and that anything any one of us does to the other, we do to ourselves, because everyone is God. And so let that truth begin to shine through our eyes. Let that compassion begin to wake in our hearts. And let that action begin to move through our hands and our feet, so that everyone who is living on this planet begins to live in a world where they feel safe, where they feel at home, where they feel at peace. Let us be the place that reveals peace. Let each one of us find peace in every step. Let each one of us find peace in every word. Let each one of us find peace everywhere we go. Let us be agents of peace. Let us wage peace upon the planet. We are here to bring about something new. And I do believe that we are being moved towards a world that work. We are being moved towards a greater healing. Let us wake up. And so in this moment, I just speak a word of gratitude for everywhere in this world where peace does exist. And I give my love to it. I water it with my consciousness, knowing that where it already exists, it can grow. And let that peace grow until it washes over the world, healing all things unlike it. And so I surrender in this moment any attachment, any false beliefs, anything that has held us back, so that we can rise into the truth of who we are meant to be. The healing presence, the love itself. Let the love of God awaken in humanity, and let us remember the truth of who we are, that there is no other, and there is only one of us here, and that one is God. And so I let it be. As I say, and so it is. Shanti. Shalom. Salam. Peace. 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 And so take another deep breath in and let go. Deep breath. Let go. One more deep breath in. And you may have a seat. Thank you.
One more person wanted prayer.
Let's do one more. Come on up. Hi, tell us your name.
Nicole.
And what can we pray for you today?
I'm actively fighting a stage 3 breast cancer that's quite aggressive. I'm in the middle of treatment, and I could really use some prayers. I have 2 beautiful daughters, and my husband's in the back, and we could just really use some love.
Absolutely. And remind me your name again?
Nicole.
Nicole. All right, come stand right here. All right, so this is a prayer for the healing of breast cancer, for the return of health and wellness to the body. And if there's anyone here in this room who wants to receive this prayer as well, I invite you to stand up. So let's take a deep breath in. and let go. One more deep breath. And here we go. And so once again, I just bring in this awareness that there is a power and a presence for good, for healing, for perfection, for health, and for wellness that comes to us from the mind of God itself. And so right here in this moment, I just claim, know, and declare that there is one seamless presence that is living and breathing in every cell of the body. And I speak a word over the beloved that I know is Nicole in this moment, that even in this moment there is healing happening in her body temple, that every cell is in this moment being reminded of the truth of its wholeness, of the truth of its patterns of health and wellness, that every breath is an opportunity to revitalize every system in the body. And so I speak a word over this one, remembering that healing is available, that wholeness is making itself known even now, that the vibrations of the words that we are speaking in this moment are the vibrations of truth, and those vibrations resonate over the body temple, awakening every cell to remember the truth of its absolute perfection. Remembering the immune system, reminding the body, reminding the breath, reminding the blood, reminding every single thing that is involved that healing is available, that the body knows how to return itself back to its perfect sense of balance, health, wholeness, wellness, and homeostasis. And so in this moment, I speak that word of allowing, that word of reminding, that word of remembering over Nicole's body, over each one of our bodies, that we are living in the divine perfection of the mind of God itself. And so let that truth reveal itself. Let us see the truth of wholeness even where there is something else that might be appearing. We speak a word of healing. We speak a word of wholeness. We speak a word of health, wellness, and absolute perfection in the body temple. And so for Nicole today, I just remind the body, I remind each one of us that healing is available. That in every breath, the breath of God itself brings that sense of resurgence, newness, health, and wellness. And so I speak a word of gratitude right here and right now for the healing that is already revealing itself, for every part of the body reminding itself of its health and wellness and wholeness. And so I bring this truth into this moment, into this body, into this power and presence of this moment right now. Healing is happening. Healing is unfolding. The body is remembering its absolute truth. And so let us remember right here and right now that there is a power for good in this universe that is so much greater than we are. It shines the sun, it spins the galaxies, it can heal. So let us open in this moment to the healing potential that is already here, that has already begun to reveal itself. Let it make itself known here and now. In this moment, we bring the healing forward. And in that, we call upon a sense of peace. A sense of peace that surpasses all circumstances, a sense of peace that surpasses all understanding, a sense of peace that washes over Nicole and each one of us in this moment as we remember that there is something greater at work here, and let us allow that something greater to have its way with us, healing us, reminding us of the truth of who we are, that there is only one thing happening, that one thing is God, and it is revealing itself right here and right now. And so I let it be as it is becoming. The healing is unfolding right here and right now, and so I let it be.
Yes.
And so it is.
So it is. Amen.
Thank you. Thanks for asking.
Yes, thanks for asking.
So, if you will, take a deep breath in and have a seat. The band's going to come on up. I'm going to invite the ushers forward here. This is the time in our service as we wrap up that we invite you into conscious giving. We often invite you to invest in this center. And one thing I'm going to say before we do what we normally do is that as we wrap up the year, in the background, we're already starting to plan 2024. And part of planning 2024 is building our budget, is knowing what we can do to support our musicians, to support our programs, how we can use this building to support the greater community. And that really comes from the giving that comes from each one of us. And so I just want to say thank you, first of all, to those of you who are our regular sustaining pledgers, who make a monthly pledge to contribute to this center. And as we go over the next number of weeks, we're just going to be speaking to this each week. There's an invitation. If you feel like you are in love with this place, if you feel like this place serves you, if you feel like you're excited about what's happening here, there's an invitation to invest in this place. To choose, if you have the ability, to make a monthly pledge, to give us an idea of what you're willing to contribute next year so that we can start to plan what we can do for you, for each other, and for the community. And so today, Leah is going to be in the social hall. If you have any questions about what that means, perhaps you're a current pledger and you're like, I'm so excited about what's happening here. I want to up that pledge a little bit. Go talk to Leah. If you're new here and you're like, you know what, I want to know more about what this means, go have a conversation with Leah in the social hall. And in the next number of weeks, we're just going to be bringing some awareness about where our resources are at and how you can support us in the growth that's happening in this place. So if you have a gift to give this morning, I want to invite you to bring that out, place it near your heart, repeat this affirmation after me. For all that I am, for all that I have, for all that I give, and for all that I receive, I am truly, truly grateful. So here we go. Thank you. And we have a special song from these folks today.
And if you know it, please join in with us. This is from Mom Muse, We Shall Be Known. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now. And what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. We shall be known. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love.
And so just take one more deep breath in together as I just speak a brief word of gratitude for every gift that is given that makes this community what it is. For each person here, for all that each one of us receives and contributes to this place, I just speak a word of gratitude. And then from that gratitude, I then just speak a word of blessing on all the prayers in our prayer box, on all the prayers that have come into our prayer team, for all that we are holding, for all that is on the hearts of each one of us in this room. And so we have prayed up this space. We have built such beautiful energy here together today. And so I just want to invite, and if there is anyone else who is on your heart or in your mind that you want to include in this energy we've created here together today, just speak those names out loud right now. And so I'm just grateful for who we are as a community, for who we are becoming, and for that deep, deep truth that the sacred, that the presence of God is absolutely everywhere. Let us be a people who are willing to look for it and invite it back into our awareness. And so I let it be. and so it is. So thank you, my friends, for celebrating with us today. Thank you for being here. Thank you to Susan and Mohini in the back of the room, holding down all the technology, making it all work. Can we just give lots and lots of love to our musicians, to Beth, to Sean, to everybody. Thank you so much for today. Thank you, each other, for being here. We'll see you in the social hall. Thanks, Ellen and Chris and everybody who brought food. We got one more song. Let's sing and dance our way out of here. Here we go.
Many pray along the way. They don't stop to wonder what the world is coming to. They let something higher reveal the way to greater love. Oh yes. So the truth is telling me, sing of liberation for the ones who are not free. Love can take us higher, reveal the way to greater love. Oh yes, so we let it wash over us, make us kinder, lift us higher. We let it be, we let it now and forever. Hold us together, wash over us. We let it be, we let it. Still some cry along the way, walking through the sadness of a world that needs to know love can take us higher, reveal the way to greater love. Oh yes. So the truth is telling us love's the only answer, and in all humanity we can stay inspired, reveal the way to greater love. Oh yes, so we let it wash over us, make us kinder, lift us higher. We let it be, we let it early in the morning, hold us together, wash over us. We let it be, we let the love wash over us. We let it be, we let the joy, we let the joy
We love you. Now go do it. Yes. Go look for it. Go be it.